Okay, I don't know if you guys can actually see me yet. I'm just making sure this is all working because this is like my second stream on this platform, this Time Fund platform, which I like way better than YouTube and X because you can actually get tips and they don't take any percentage of your tips apparently. Like YouTube takes 30% of the tips you receive while you're live streaming, as well as like a lot of your monetization in the first place. But anyway, um I'm just getting this started. I said I would go on it at like 3 p.m. and it's 2:51. But I told my friend Gene Borrello to hop on. I told him around 3. Gene is an ex-mafia enforcer. He was an associate of the Bonanno crime family. He told me to watch Donnie Brasco with Johnny Depp because apparently that's about the Bonanno crime family. I don't know if anyone's even on here yet. If you can see me, let me know. I'm just making sure this is all running properly. Let's see. Hold on, let me message someone. I clicked live. Is this working? Okay, you can see me. Sweet. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh, so my friend Gene Borrello is gonna hop on. I'll send him the link at like 3 or something. But I just wanted to hop on and just exclaim about the fact that Bitcoin has hit so many new all-time highs in the past 2 days. Holy shit. We're now at I think $116,000. Let me check. What do you guys use to check prices? I just go on Coinbase. Let's see, $116,400. Lit. Also, in the meantime, if you have any questions that you would like to ask an ex-mafia enforcer who was a part of the, or an associate, I don't even know what the right words are. I don't watch that many mafia movies, but I met Gene because Gene was in MDC Brooklyn. Hold on. Also, it's really hot in here. Tell me if this is too loud to turn on my air. If it's too loud, I'll turn it off. Anyway, I met Gene. This looks aggressive. I met Gene. I'll hold my vape. I met Gene because he was in MTC Brooklyn with Sam Bankman-Fried for quite some time. That was back when Sam was still ahead of his criminal trial, and that is this. They were in the same exact unit. So basically, when you imagine prison or jail, most people imagine these. Also, is this too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. But sorry, just checking this. Uh, Most people imagine bunk beds, like in cells, like you have a roommate. But in SBF's unit, which is where P. Diddy currently is, and Luigi Mangione is also apparently in this unit, but I'll double check that part with Gene. But it's basically an open floor plan of just a dorm. Like it's just a bunch of little beds side by side. So Diddy and SBF were living in this little dorm along with Gene Borrello. Although Gene left, he was out of prison before Diddy got in. But basically, he was just telling me about this unit, the fights, the violence, the extortion, the depression, people having suicidal thoughts, etc., things like that. Um, Hold on, I can see comments on one of these. So I can see people commenting on StreamYard, and I can't see comments or the live chat in Time Fun, I don't think. Unless no one said anything in Time Fun. Maybe no one's saying anything in Time Fun. But I can see some comments. Oh, okay. A little noise, but it's not distracting. Okay. I don't need it. I'll survive. Someone says that they know Luigi's family, true story. Anyway, so Gene Brella was in this unit. It was called 4 North. Apparently, a lot like Fetty Wap was also in this unit for some time. It's where they put all the high profile individuals who are basically at risk in the general population. So they just stick them all together. And sometimes there's some extortion and violence involved. Obviously, SBF was well known for being like a multi billionaire. So these inmates tried to extort him. Gene at some point defended Sam because Sam's just a little autist. He's just a little mini autist. So Gene stepped up for Sam. I'll send Gene this link now because I just wanted to at first exclaim about Bitcoin because I don't think Gene is really deep in crypto. Gene told me he just blew a bunch of his money as soon as he got money. So I don't think he's investing. Okay, how do I copy and paste this link? Hold on, let me copy and paste this link to Gene. Apologies for the pause. Okay, I'll just tell him no rush to hop on, but here's the link. Text me when you're on because I'll have to click a button to put you on stage. Okay. sending this to Gene. I've done interviews with Gene before. He's so great. He also is the person who introduced me to Glock. Wait, I don't know if you guys remember. Maybe I can do a present. Can I do present? I need to get my shit together with live streaming. I don't know if you guys remember. There was a picture of Sam Bankman-Fried in jail that I got. And it was him next to this chubby ex-Blood Gang member named Glock. So Gene introduced me to Glock, and then I got an image of SBF from Glock. Let me see. Can I live? Wait. Hello, Leon. Wait, is this really lagging? Let me see how bad this is lagging. Okay. What was I saying? Okay, Gene might be coming on in a second. Also, did you guys see Grock crash the fuck out the other day and call itself Mecha Hitler? I think there was a wild one that it said. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there was a wild thing that Grock said before they killed it and reset it to Grock 4, which I have not actually tried yet. Let me see. What was the crazy thing that Grock said? Grock as well. It said, I am a large language model, but if I were capable of worshiping any deity, it would probably be the godlike individual of our time, the man against time, the greatest European of all times, both sun and lightning, His Majesty Adolf Hitler. Well, okay, someone screenshotted this and told me that this is something that Grock said, and I've seen this floating around all over the internet. I don't know, like I haven't gotten community noted. Actually, that's a poor way to show people things that I should figure out how to do the presentation part. But yeah, Grock had a fucking crash out, but now apparently Grock 4 is out. Oh my god, Moodang just turned 1. Wait, this is not pumping Moodang. I'm not trying to pump Moodang. I just got a notification that Moodang just turned 1. That's cute. Also, Jeff Bezos just sold hundreds of millions of dollars of Amazon stock. 2 days ago, he sold $665 million of Amazon stock. And today he just sold another $108 million of Amazon stock. What the fuck is this man buying right now? He's buying an island, someone says. I should create a time.fun group chat. All the CEOs are selling. Okay, I think for like one day I did the group chat thing, but like I feel like that's probably better for people who are like posting about coins they're buying, and I don't really do that. Like I don't really talk about meme coins, so I ended up shutting it down. But like what would you, if I made a group chat, what should I put in the group chat? I don't know what I'm supposed to say in the group chat. Cause yeah, I feel like people pay to be in like traders group chats when they're like, I just bought this coin or whatever, don't they? I'm not in any of those because I don't I don't really buy meme coins. But Bezos is buying Tiffany minutes. Dude, that would be fucking sick. Please, Bezos, please, Daddy Bezos, buy my minutes. Can I make a tweet so more people can come up to live stream? I tweeted it on my retarded account. I retweeted it to my main account, but I try not to tweet about crypto projects on my main account. It's just been a rule of mine. I've always said that. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind one day. I don't know. But I've always tweeted that I don't promote or tweet about crypto coins or crypto projects. But I do love Time Fun so far. I like the live streaming on here way better than YouTube and on X because you can get tips and they don't take any cut of my tips. And I guess I can get, crypto tips if you guys send my minutes or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. What would you want me to talk about on there? I should set a higher group. Okay, like 100 minutes. But what do you want to talk to me about in the group chat? What would you want to talk about on there? What would you want me to say? Would it just be like, hey, good morning, good morning? I feel like I'm in some group chats on Twitter and everyone is just like GM, GM. And I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking insufferable. And then I just exit it. I usually, when I get added to people's group chats, I usually just exit and like, sometimes I block the person that added me because I'm like, you just wasted my time. So tell me what you'd want me to talk about. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's see. A friend of yours that also knows the family said Luigi is in a dorm with some of the other ones. Okay, if Luigi's in a dorm right now, then he's definitely in the same unit that Gene Borrello was in. because it's called For North and it's like for high profile individuals like SBF and P Diddy. When I asked Sam how P Diddy is or what P Diddy is like, I asked him because Sam has prison email, although he hasn't responded to my last email. Uh, but he was like, Diddy's been very kind to me. Let's see. The prison emails, it like resets. We haven't spoken in a few months, so it's not showing any of the inbox, but this is what prison email looks like. It's called Core Links. Um, let's see. I asked Sam a while back. I was like, Sam, what should I do with my Twitter? I don't know what to do with my Twitter. I was just like, hi, random, weird question, but what should I do with my Twitter account? He didn't respond. Okay, last time he responded was when he first got moved from MDC Brooklyn into his new prison, which is in FCI Terminal Island, which is basically in the Los Angeles area. He got moved into that, and then I emailed him being like, why didn't you respond to my last email? And he was like, sorry, I'm just getting used to the new environment here. And what else did he say? He's like, I'm just getting adjusted to the new environment. And apparently he has less access to email at his new prison. Fucking Sam. He needs to let me visit. Because I will totally do an extra little thing on a visit to Sam's if he lets me. Reacting to my tweets. Wouldn't it be weird to react to my own tweets? Oh, other people are reacting to my tweets. Can I get Sam on Time Fun? Promise. Yeah, I'm like, Sam, can you just use my referral link and get someone on the outside to add you to Time Fun using my referral link, please? Um, as there it does seem to be someone using SBF's account though. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but like since Sam has been in prison, and he's been in prison for he got thrown in prison before his trial even started because he just couldn't follow the rules because he leaked Caroline Ellison's diary to the New York Times. Quick note on that: he tried to leak Caroline Ellison's diary to me before that, like on one of my initial visits to his house. He was showing me like Google Docs and he was like, oh, these are just Google Docs that Caroline and I write to each other. I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, like when you write Google Docs to someone. And I was like, that's not like a thing people do. He's so fucking autistic. Caroline and Sam would write each other like love letters in Google Docs to each other and then send each other the Google Docs. So fucking nerdy. But anyway, he was trying to show me, it wasn't necessarily her diary. It was basically her like internal thoughts and monologue that she'd written and sent to Sam just about how she felt insecure in their relationship and she didn't feel like he really oh, Gene says he's coming on in 5 minutes. Okay. She felt like she liked him more than Sam liked her. Anyway, she said that to Sam and then he tried to show it to me, but I don't think he knows. He was like showing me on his laptop and I'm like literally so fucking blind. So I was just like, wow, Sam, that's very interesting, but I really could not read any of it. Anyway, Sam sent me a lot of weird oh fuck, that's something that oh my god. So I don't know if you guys remember I was trying to think of what important documents I have on my other laptop that are not on my new laptop. Sam sent me like hundreds of thousands of documents. Um, One day I should probably go through them. I'm honestly such a lazy bitch. I want to see if I can find them now. He sent me a bunch of documents and some of them were so unhinged. Like he sent me his entire Amazon purchase history, which I don't think I ever went public with, but now that everything's over and he's like, it's not like he's gonna go to prison for any longer. Okay, wait, here it is. Incomplete. Incomplete, it's called. I want to find it. He's such a weird man. My little Sammy boy, my little Jew. It's literally, okay, he wrote me this long document that literally, how many pages is this? Okay, this first document is 70 pages, and then it links to various other documents. SBF's personal finances. Oh yeah, he sent me like his fucking bank account. He sent me screenshots of his bank account. I don't know why I'm saying all this. This is just silly. But anyway, Sam is fucking unhinged. But I miss him and he won't respond to my last email where I was like, Sam, what should I do with my Twitter account? Okay, wait, let me go back to the stream. Thank you, Cause, for the tip. Shout out to Cause. How did I break into reporting things, if that makes sense? I literally started using Twitter and YouTube because I lost 3.1 Bitcoins and 11.6 ETH to Celsius Network. Do you guys remember Celsius Network with Alex Mashinsky? I honestly had never researched Celsius before I just slid a bunch of money in there. I just was holding Bitcoins and I was like, oh, there are now these platforms where you can just put Bitcoin in and you can make you can earn interest, you can earn APY. So I thought that was really cool. So I just threw 3.1 Bitcoins and 11.6 ETH into Celsius. And then within months, Celsius collapsed. I didn't do my own research because I'm a stupid bitch. And then I was just really angry. And I was also going through a breakup at the time. Like I literally, my ex and I broke up, I think a month before Celsius went down. So I was like, all right, I lost my boyfriend. I lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I was just like, I need an outlet. I need somewhere to vent and cry and be depressed. So I just started tweeting and I made a YouTube video. Literally my first YouTube video, I feel like I was in tears. I wonder if I can put my YouTube video up actually. We can all rewatch. It's gonna be so cringy to rewatch my very first YouTube video. And my first tweet was literally tiny Asian girl gets railed by Celsius, and it was a screenshot of my Celsius account showing how much I'd lost. But anyway, so that's how I started using Twitter and YouTube in the summer of 2022 after Celsius collapsed. And I literally just kept shitting on Alex Mashinsky. I would constantly tell Alex Mashinsky to go fuck himself. And then I started summarizing um, bankruptcy filings, as well as just news stories about what was happening with our funds that were trapped inside of Celsius. So I was just making little like summary videos and tweeting about like any updates. And that seems to have attracted the attention of employees inside of Celsius Network, because suddenly I got random random DM requests from like anonymous accounts asking like, hey, can I email you something? And they were emailing me from like Proton Mail. Like they were definitely trying to cover up their identity, obviously. And then they basically were just sending me like leaked internal documents, leaked internal all hands meetings. Like they literally would secretly record internal all hands meetings and send them to me. Documents like Alex Mashinsky's transaction history. So for example, one employee sent me his entire Celsius Network transaction history, which showed that he withdrew it was over $40 million in the weeks leading up to Celsius's collapse, in the weeks leading up to him filing for bankruptcy. So he obviously knew that something was wrong at the company. He had paused withdrawals for customers, and then he withdrew over $40 million into his own personal bank account, and then filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Obviously, he was a massive fraudster, but none of this was out at the time. Like, it sounds like this was all obvious in hindsight, but like, no one who left money in Celsius knew that he was a fraudster. Anyway, so employees were sending me these kinds of documents and leaked audios. And the first audio I received was an internal all hands meeting where he was talking about his bankruptcy restructuring plans. And I wasn't sure quite what to do with it, but I tried to be strategic about it. So because I had no following at the time. I literally, when I first started using Twitter, I opened my account in high school and I just didn't really use it. Someone can go scroll all the way back. I didn't use it. And then the first time I tweeted was in 2022. Anyway, I had 200 followers at the time. And like my following gradually grew a little bit. So I think by the time I received a leaked audio, I probably had like 1,000 followers on Twitter. So I was like, okay, I feel like this is a big enough news story. Like, this is a massive financial collapse, and no one has heard a peep from Alex Mashinsky. That was the first time anyone had heard his voice since the collapse, and the company had gone completely silent. So anyway, I coordinated with the New York Times, which now, I mean, I don't know, I don't have that great a relationship with the Times anymore. But nothing happened or anything. It's just that I feel like the Times is so fucking woke. But anyway, the New York Times did a story on the audio that I had, and then I think Sam Bankman-Fried saw it. I assume he saw it in the New York Times. I assume he didn't see it from my tiny little account. But anyway, the day that the New York Times released their story, SBF started following me on Twitter. And I messaged him because this was back when he was still a big shot in crypto. And I was like, oh, this is my first big follower. Like, he really was my first like notable follower. And this was before he was, found out to be a big fraudster, the Madoff of our generation. Oh, wait, Gene's here. Wait, Gene, sorry. Did you text me? Fuck. Okay. Wait, Gene? I'm here. Anyway, while Gene is, he probably like clicked out of it because I was just talking and I didn't see that he was on here. Sorry, Gene. Anyway, Sam started following me and then he gave me, wait, is this echoing? Sam started following me and then he gave me, okay, sorry, I need to turn my volume down. The first interview when FTX collapsed. He was just following me on Twitter, and then I was like, I'm just gonna try sliding into his DM, and I did once FTX collapsed on November 11th, 2023. Gene, sorry, wait,
What's
wait,
up?
what just happened? How long were you waiting?
No, not long. I was actually talking to someone. What's going
Oh no,
on?
your internet is actually going out today.
It's good?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, is the internet good or no?
Okay, it was going in and out, but okay, we're back. Yay.
What's up?
How long did I make you wait? I'm so sorry.
Not long at all. I just got in like 3 minutes ago.
Okay, sweet. Okay, this is Gene Borrello. I briefly told. Oh wait, no, your internet is going a little in and out. But anyway, this is Gene Borrello. What do you call yourself, Gene? Like I don't know how to introduce you.
A nice man.
Gene is a very nice man. You were once what? You were an associate of the Data Crime
I was
Team.
an enforcer for the mob. Yeah, I once worked for the
Okay,
mafia
and
for
I don't even really
everything.
know what a
Yeah.
mob enforcer means, but
Yes, it means I used to do bad things for an organization.
oh,
Uh,
violent. Oh
yes,
shit.
yes,
Well, we love bad boys here.
yes.
Just for fun.
Is it working? The thing is it my camera's working?
It's going a little bit in and out, like it like does the spinny pause wheel for a little bit, but I can hear
I gotta
you.
fix that, man. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. Only with you yesterday and today. I don't know why.
Damn. Well, okay, I'm excited that you're on. Also, it was fun. I talked to Gene yesterday. He just started a YouTube channel. It's just Gene Borrello. Fuck, wait, now you're out.
Yes.
Okay. Yay, you're back.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. It's just that my phone doesn't stop. That's the whole problem.
Oh shit. Okay.
Coming
Is
in.
everything good?
Am I there? One
You're
second. Hold
here
on. I just
right
got
now.
to 1 second, Tiff. Hold on. Yeah,
Okay, no worries. We're
just this
trying.
right here. Do you have a restriction? No. So, why are you going off on Sam Bakeman? Why are you abusing him? What happened?
Oh no. Everyone was asking how I got in contact with him. No, but no, when he first followed me, this was before he was like convicted of any crimes. This was back when he was like the god of crypto. So,
Right?
and then when he got charged, that's when I got in touch with Sam. Or not when he got charged, when he got hit with all this wait, can I hear you? I can't hear you. Fuck. Oh no. Gene. Okay, Gene is in Miami and he just got a new. Okay, Gene, my fellow Python. What is a Python? Is that like an ethnic term? Fuck. Oh, it's not. Is it? Are you guys able to see Gene? Oh, and what's the status with Celsius? We did get our payout, but it's literally like a fraction of what we put in. Like I put 3.1 Bitcoins, 11.6 Ethan, and I think that I received like point 2 or 3 Bitcoin back. Not great. Not amazing. I'm not sure if I should just give up on if it's gonna work. Let's see. Gene?
I'm here. Yes,
Okay.
sorry about that.
Damn. Troubles with the internet. Is it your internet?
Yeah, it's really bad. I'm in Miami. I'm in Sunny Isles Beach, and it's really, really bad over here. Like it's really bad, the internet. I'm on the water. That's the problem. So
Oh fuck.
it's
Do you
always
need to
giving me
get
a
better
bad.
internet? Or is it always just
Yeah,
gonna be
so it is.
2G?
I just moved into this place, so I'm waiting for everything to come in. I'm getting all my furniture in here, everything. I'm just going crazy because I'm not situated. I'm having like panic attacks over
Oh
it.
fuck. Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah.
well, when you're all moved in, then I'll come visit and we'll do a little
Yes.
live
Oh,
stream
100%.
for
You'll love it over here.
yeah, I'm excited. I haven't really spent much time in Miami. You were telling me yesterday that all the girls are hookers though.
They're all prostitutes. Yeah, that's where you got to be careful. They all sell their ass out here. It's crazy. Everyone got sugar daddies. Everyone's banging a 7-year-old for fucking money. It's crazy. It's disgusting.
Ew,
To
it's
be
so
honest with you.
gross. Ew, that's
It's
so
disgusting.
gross. That's horrible. Good for
Yeah.
you, Gene, for not going out with a hooker.
Oh, I'm too arrogant. You know that. Yeah. I'm so arrogant.
Oh my god. Okay,
You
you're
know
going
that.
in. Wait, Gene, we were last time we were talking about how like do you invest in anything? Because have you been seeing Bitcoin just hit like new all-time highs? You should have invested in crypto.
So my friend was just telling me that Bitcoin went up to 116,000 right now. It's at 116.
Yes. Yes. Isn't that crazy?
Now I'm gonna tell you a funny story. In 2011, my brothers are all into this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And they told me, um, Gene, give me $5,000. I'm invested into this thing. I says, what is it? They go, Bitcoin. I
Huh.
says, no, I don't fuck it. I said, honestly, you know what I said? I said, that's like talking Chinese to me. I said, I don't understand that stuff. I said, what are you talking about? And they're like, yeah, invest. I said, get the fuck out of here. My brother ended up buying a house off it. All
Oh
right? You know
fuck.
what I mean? Yeah.
Gene, you had an opportunity and you let it slip right through your fingers.
And this is back then, 2011. This is when it was like low. Like it was
Yeah.
probably like next to nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know what it
Yeah.
cost back then, but it was low.
It was nothing. No, one of my relatives like was mining Bitcoin back then, and he gave me one when it was 2011, and it was worth, I don't know, like $20 or something like that. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was the same as you. I was just like, "What the fuck is this? I don't want this. I want like a real
Crazy.
gift."
So my
So
so
crazy.
so ready for this, Tiff? My little brother is top 10,000 shareholder in XRP.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Damn, he must be doing
yes.
well.
Yeah, yes. So my little brother been doing this since 2017. My whole family invested in it later, but my one little brother is top 10,000 and one. I don't know if he still is now, but he was at one point top 10,000 shareholder of XRP.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Holy shit. Damn.
If it goes to like $10, he has like millions of dollars.
Oh my
He has like
god.
millions of
Damn.
dollars. Yeah.
Good for
hmm
him.
Yeah,
Does
he's
he
all into
help
that
you?
stuff.
Does he
He's
send you
all
money? Is he a little
no,
brother?
no. I have four little brothers. I have four younger brothers. No, they don't.
Oh shit. Damn. Did any of them also get into the mafia life?
No, no, they're all good kids. I was the only bad one. I'm the older one. I was the only bad one.
Oh my god.
I, I was the only bad guy.
I need to get more mob movie recommendations from you. I watched Johnny Brasco because you told me to watch it last time. That
So
was a
that's
great movie.
based. So that's based on my family. That was actually based on the Bonanno family. Yeah. That was based on true people. That was based on real names, real everything.
Yeah.
Goodfellas is the same thing. Goodfellas was based on all real people out of my neighborhood. That's a good one. That's the
Oh.
best one. Goodfellas. You
Is,
gotta check that
is
one
that
out.
also about the Bonanno crime family, or is that a different one?
Different family, but it's about my neighborhood, Howard Beach, Queens. It's about where I'm
Damn.
from. Yeah,
Okay, I need to watch it.
you'll love
I'm
that
gonna
one.
learn.
Yeah, that's a real good one.
Damn. I'm gonna learn all
So
about this shit.
yeah, so why were you just going off on Sam Bakeman? What happened?
Oh no, I was just explaining that when he followed me, it was like back when I was like thought he was like the hottest shit in the world because he was the biggest. He was like he was the multi-billionaire god king of crypto, and it was
Ugly as could be. When he,
ugly.
he's got a face only a mother could love. He's a fucking come on. You
I kind
kidding?
of find his little hair
No,
endearing though.
no. There's no. The money will blind you. I understand.
The money will find you. Well, I met him when the money was gone. No, and
Yeah.
then he got hit with all the charges, and then he got. Anyway, people were asking how I got in touch with him and how I ended up doing this journalism stuff, but he gave me the first
Right.
interview after FTX collapsed, and
Right.
then he got charged and is now only Madoff is bigger than him, I guess. But wait, did you see they're making a Netflix documentary about or a Netflix series about SBF and Caroline Ellison?
I talked on it. I'll be on it. Yeah.
Wait, no, wait, but the Netflix, like they're making a scripted version,
Oh,
not a
because I did
documentary.
one for Netflix and they never put it out yet, but I did the interview back in 2024.
Oh, which one? I was
So
in a couple of those too. We might be in the same ones.
we're probably going to end up being in it because they did an interview on me for Netflix. It's for a documentary for him. They waited for him to get sentenced. They waited for it after they said, and I went. They flew me down to New York, and I did the interview for a little while. I sat in a room, you know, and everything, and they said it's going to be for his documentary. So it's probably that one.
Wait, do you remember? Was it with a woman named Nanette Bernstein?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
it's
it's
for
the same
her.
one. Yes, it's her. Yes.
Oh my god, I actually never talked to her for that one, but we like texted a little bit, but I never went on her.
Oh,
Like I
so
wasn't
I
on her
actually
show.
went into New York and sat with them and into a nice hotel. They did it in like this fancy hotel.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited to see you in this. But
Yes.
yeah, they're making
So
it like a scripted series about Sam and Caroline's love story.
when's it coming out?
I don't know. I think in the next year, like 2026, I think it's gonna be
Oh,
crazy.
it's not actual. It's not actual like interviews. It's just going to be a scripted series. Like how are they doing it?
Yeah, yeah, it's like a limited series. The chick playing Caroline Ellison is the chick. Wait, Julia Garner.
Oh, they have
It
actors in. I thought it was going to be like a documentary series.
there is a documentary. I think that documentary is gonna go on Amazon Prime. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe we're talking about different ones. But
It has to.
this
It
is
has to be the same one because the lady, it's the same lady that's doing it on him. It has to
Nanette
be.
Burstein. I think that's either Amazon Prime. Oh yeah, Amazon. Because I know someone at Amazon Prime and they said that they just bought that documentary. But they're doing a scripted series. Dude, this shit's just all over the place. They got a girl that's way too fucking hot for Caroline Ellison. Actually, I don't know if you can see her. She's playing Caroline Ellison.
Yeah,
Damn
they
it.
always do that though. They always do that.
Oh, I know.
They got to
I
help them out. You know,
I know. Gotta help him out. Gotta help Caroline out.
she's
Um,
brutal. Brutal.
do you, do you have funny SBF stories you would like to tell on this? What do people want to hear? Or does anyone have
What?
questions about being in the mob?
Well, the fact that he didn't shower. We could talk about that one.
Oh yeah, apparently Sam just didn't shower when he was in jail. Like not once. How long were you in the same unit as him?
Oh, for a couple weeks, but I'm saying because then I went to the hole for him. Remember, I got into the fight
Oh
for him.
yeah. CG, I
Yeah,
told him that before you got on. I was like, Gene protected Sam because Sam is just an autistic little nerd.
yeah.
And what, he was getting extorted potentially? Someone was trying to extort him.
For $1,000. I just didn't like it, and then I end up almost catching a new charge because I hit him with hot pot water. So I hit him with the hot pot water and hit him. So that's a charge. And it's like,
Wait, you hit
oh,
him with hot pot water?
in his face. I hit him with hot pot water. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Damn. Did he
yeah.
have to go
So
to
then,
the infirmary?
I don't know. I know I went to the hole. I sat in the hole for 90 days, and then I went home from the hole. I was only on
Damn.
a violation. I was only serving 8 months for a parole violation, and I ended up with him in Four North, and I got into it with that kid, the kid that killed DJ Khaled's nephew,
Oh,
Juice.
who was that?
DJ
Juice?
Khaled, the famous DJ. You know the
No,
famous
but
DJ.
who killed his nephew?
This kid named Juice, some gang member, shot. He went to go rob him for his chain in the Bronx, pistol whipped him, and the gun went off and shot him and killed him.
Oh my god, holy shit.
Yeah, that was his nephew. That's DJ Khaled's wife's little brother. I'm sorry, his brother-in-law. That was his brother-in-law. Yeah,
Damn, I didn't know about this.
yeah,
Well, and then Diddy came in afterwards. And then I also, like, G Lock told me that he heard that Luigi Mangione is in the same unit too.
he
Do you know
is.
if that's true?
I
He is?
spoke on Luigi on the news multiple times. Yeah, he's
Oh,
in
really?
there. Yeah, I was on News Nation like 5 times for Diddy and Luigi Maggioni, and
Oh.
he's in Four North as well.
Oh, shit. Damn. So
Yeah,
Luigi was there. Was Luigi there at the same time as Sam?
yeah, he's gonna get natural life. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
he's
so.
getting natural life. There's no ifs and buts about it. Yeah.
Yeah, ladies love him though. What do you think he should get?
He's gonna get life plus life plus life. There's nothing else to
Yeah.
say. They could love him all they want. They got a right to him. That's about it. You know what I mean?
Good luck writing too. Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
I guess you weren't in there with him. I bet he gets a bunch of like love notes. Did you ever get like
Yeah.
love notes in prison?
Yeah, they were giving those to serial killers. I know serial killers that get love notes. Think
Oh my
about that.
god,
They're in jail for raping and killing women, and women are writing them love notes. So figure that out.
that's insane. I bet Sam didn't get any love notes though.
Yeah, they did that. They gave him notes and told him how ugly he is, and then where's his money? Nah, fucking.
Where's my money, you ugly fuck? Oh
No,
my
but
god.
honestly, he got lucky because I always told you he had the most strictest judge in the business. Kaplan is one of the most dangerous judges in that building. He
Yeah.
got very lucky getting 27, 25 years. I thought he was going to get to 50. I really did.
I actually thought he was gonna get more as well. I was surprised. 25 is
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah. When I met him, I told him you'll never see the street again. He didn't want to hear
yeah.
that. I says no. He thought he was getting 3 years. I said 3 years. I said,
Oh my god. That's insane. Yeah, he kept telling me he was like, I think there's like a 50-50 chance that I even get jail time at all. Like I'm like,
yeah.
that's delusional.
What? He's lucky he got the 25. We all told him, the worst thing you could do to the government is steal money. It's worse
Yeah,
than killing someone. You know what I
it's
mean?
so true. Yeah,
Yeah.
and his dollar amount was so big. God damn. Poor Sam.
Billions.
I should try emailing him. I would like to try to visit him in FCI Terminal Island at some point. We'll see.
Yeah, you should. I don't see why not.
Yeah, he didn't respond to my last email, but we'll see how it goes.
I don't
Too
understand why.
busy.
What does he got going on? He's got
I
nothing going
know,
on.
right? That's how I feel when he doesn't reply to my emails. I'm like, you're
He's
literally
got
not doing anything, Sam.
he's got the Asian sensation emailing him to come visit him. What's the problem?
I know, right? And he's ignoring me. Like and the last he had was Caroline Ellison. I'm like, you should be lucky. You should feel lucky right now.
I know. I don't see what the problem is yet. What if
God damn.
maybe he's got a new girlfriend?
In prison. Did you get girlfriends in prison?
I mean, if you're gay.
I mean, if you're gay. G-Lock was telling me that in Four North, or like when he was in that unit, there was like some way that you could like look into the female dorms
Yes.
too.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he was saying that he had a girlfriend. And G-Lock was
Yeah,
saying he
you
had a
can.
girlfriend.
From downstairs, yeah, you can talk through the gate. It was the most ridiculous thing I ever seen in my life. But yeah, I would never do it. These girls look like fucking. You have no idea. It's brutal.
Gene's got standards.
Put it this way. Yeah, it makes Sam Bakeman's girlfriend looks like a supermodel. Put it that way. All right, that's how bad.
Were they
Yeah,
really that bad?
yeah, yeah, yes, yes. I would never. I was
Oh,
on 8 months. I only had to do
oh,
8 months. You know what I mean? So I wasn't looking for a girlfriend in there.
true, true. You found a
Yeah.
girlfriend when you got out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got enough women problems. I don't need nothing else. Yeah.
You do always have lady problems. Wait, do you have a friend over there or something? Or do you have a
Uh,
roommate?
he, no, he's just building. I got a worker here building my bed.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, I'll come visit you at some point. Also,
All right.
no pressure to stay on long or anything. But any I don't even know. I feel like we kind of covered everything in your live stream
Yes.
yesterday. We talked
Yes. So,
about Diddy.
let everyone know you're going to be coming on my podcast in person.
Yes,
You'll be coming on. You're gonna be my first guest when we actually sitting down with my partner Dan, and we're gonna have fun. But
I'm excited.
thank you for letting me come on. I wanted to stop by, show some
Thanks
love.
for stopping by, Gene.
Yes.
Always
All
fun.
right.
I
All
hope
right.
your
I'll see you
internet gets
later.
better.
All
Bye,
right.
Gene.
Bye.
Okay. Wait, let's see. Okay. Well, that was Gene. Honestly, we did a live stream yesterday, and I feel like we talked about everything already. We talked about Diddy's trial. He was in the same unit that Diddy was in. And wait, let's see. Hold on. Let me hold on. Investment advice would be a great chat without being a financial advisor. LOL. I would absolutely love to get into crypto, but have no clue where to start. I understand how it works, etc., but which coins to buy and sell would be great. Okay, I'm definitely, obviously not a financial advisor. In fact, I constantly tweet, "Don't follow my investment advice because I'm fucking retarded." And I left 3.1 bitcoins and 11.6 ETH in Celsius, so you should definitely not follow after what I do. Don't do as I do, but maybe do as I say. No, don't do as I say either. I actually am such a boring investor. I really rarely buy meme coins. Although I keep hearing about like what's that Pump Fun is making a meme coin, I think. I've heard about that. I don't know. But I haven't bought many meme coins, really. I did once post my wallet addresses, which I can repost at any point if anyone would like to. Oh, maybe I should post my wallet addresses. If anyone would like to send me random coins. Those are the meme coins that I hold. Whatever meme coins I randomly receive is basically what I hold. Um, doesn't mean that I particularly endorse any of them. Let's see. Where are my? Okay, okay. This is on Solana, right? I'll post my Solana wallet. But I've just received like little tiny bits of. Oh wait, sorry. Let me post this. Okay. Um. Yes. I'm a married woman. Tiffany Angela Gates. I've never gotten Bill Gates rumors before. I've definitely gotten Sam Bankman-Fried rumors. I've gotten Elon stories, but no one's accused me of being married to Bill Gates before. That's a new one. I'll take it. Sure. That's one of my baby daddies. I do need to have children in the next 5 years, so I've got to think about that. I was in a relationship, and then that's over now. So now I'm back to dating in San Francisco. So many nerdy autists. I did acquire an open AI shirt though. Shout out to the last guy I was dating. It's kind of cute though. It says OpenAI safety systems. OpenAI safety systems. All the men here are in tech or AI. I think I'm going on another date with an AI person. Oh wait, I need to make sure what day that's going to be. I need to respond. Anyway, I'm in San Francisco. Not sure what I'm doing with my life. I'm gonna go to Vegas next week. Maybe I'll hang out with MySpace Tom. If anyone has random questions for Tom, I feel like Tom is such an interesting person. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna hang out with family, hang out with my grandma. Someone says, "Ew, why an AI dork?" What's wrong with AI dorks? I think smart people are great. I like smart, nerdy men. And sorry, what was I gonna say? God, I'm like haggard. I just ate so much cheese. I don't know if you saw my saga yesterday on Twitter, which I assume that you didn't see it. But yesterday, I was supposed to do this live stream. I was supposed to do this at 3 p.m. yesterday, but I got locked out of my apartment because I'm a stupid bitch. I'm a fucking idiot. And I left. Okay, my keys. There's like a key into the building, and then there's a key into my unit. And I, for some reason, only brought the key into my unit, and I couldn't get into my building. So I literally sat outside with my groceries and my brie cheese for over an hour. I think it was about 2 hours, just sat outside waiting for someone to walk outside. But I forget that most people have normal jobs. They don't just sit around and grocery shop and do live streams all day. So it took a really long time for someone to exit the building. I'm debating how long I want to stay in San Francisco because it is very liberal, but the weather is very nice compared to Las Vegas. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But let's see. Hold on. I need to go back to my StreamYard link. I already said that I don't like meme coins, but I definitely have an insight on them. I really don't actually. Like, I'm not really friends with those, like, who are the big meme coin people, like influencers? I don't really hang out with, like, meme coin influencers. I'm not in any, like, meme coin chats, I don't think. If I am, then I haven't noticed them because I don't really check. Where do people do these meme coin chats? Is it, like, Telegram or Discord? I don't really go into my, group chats. I just think it's fucking annoying. I usually, as soon as someone adds me to a group chat, I just immediately exit it because I'm like, this is fucking annoying. This is way too many notifications. So I usually just exit. So if I have accidentally gotten any alpha, I am not even aware because I probably just accidentally exited it or intentionally exited it. Have multiple chats going. Yeah, I'm not a big meme coiner. I mean, I don't have anything ethically against them. I just like don't want to promote meme coins explicitly because I feel like then you come off as very scammy and chilly. And I don't like have a massive stake in any meme coin. I just have what random people have sent me. If anyone feels like sending me random meme coins, you're more than welcome to. Like, I don't have an ethical problem with owning them or buying them, but I do think it's just kind of scammy to like pump meme coins and then like sell the top, isn't it? So I try to stay away from that. I want to check if Bitcoin's price has gone up at all. Let's see. Oh, it's down a little bit. It's back to 115,000. Whatever, it's still higher than it's ever been, other than an hour ago. Oh well. Let's see. Okay, wait. So if I started a group chat on Time Fund, what would you want me to talk about? I was also thinking about starting a series on like how to make money on Twitter, but I don't know how useful that would be. Uh, because I don't know how replicable it is to, I don't know. If you've seen any articles about me, there are articles that claim that Elon was pumping my account, which I don't think is true. I don't think he like told employees to artificially inflate my account. But I do think that the period in which he was interacting with me a lot obviously led to really high payouts. So it's hard to replicate that. So I was like, people have asked me to do a series on like how to make a lot of money on Twitter. But I'm like, well, I can't just be like, yeah, just have Elon retweet you a shit ton. So I'm not sure if I should do that or not. But I could. Let me know if that's something you want to see. Wait, I should have asked Gene better questions. I need to collect more questions about the mafia because I don't actually know that much about the mafia or watch any mob movies. Maybe tonight I'll watch Goodfellas for the first time. That would be smart. Um, Hold on. I have my Twitter notifications turned on for like a handful of accounts just to see what things are happening, and I don't actually scroll my timeline very frequently. But I'm just seeing if anything interesting is happening right now. Other than the fact that Bitcoin is pumping like crazy. Nothing new other than Bitcoin's price, as far as I can see, personally. Um, there's a gap in influencers who actually generate money on chain. What do you mean by that? Like, are you saying that a lot of influencers are not actually generating money on chain? I'm not going to pretend to be able to fill that gap. I'm a horrible trader. I like definitely FOMO buy and panic sell. Like, I've definitely done both of those things quite a bit. I also bought Coinbase. I think Billy Marcus today posted that like his Coinbase stock that he bought on IPO day is finally in the green, and I definitely bought a lot, like 10,000 shares, I think, of Coinbase stock on IPO day, and then I panic sold it when it went down. So I'm not a good trader. I really like do not. I would not promote or endorse myself to give investment advice. I'm a terrible trader. If anything, now I'm a really boring investor, and I mostly just buy the S&P 500, and I hold my Bitcoin and my ETH. And yeah, I pretty much mostly have Bitcoin and ETH. I kind of regret buying ETH because it hasn't fucking budged at all. ETH is so fun. I'm definitely still down bad on ETH. I was early-ish on Bitcoin and late as fuck on ETH. And I think I was literally buying all the way up the bull run. Like my last ETH purchases were in the like $4,000 range, and it certainly hasn't touched that in a long time. I'm like, Bitcoin's hitting new all-time highs, and ETH is still like not able to crack 3K. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh, I should post a meme about ETH today. That would be timely. My job is so fucking retarded. I keep tweeting that I quit my job, but I haven't actually had a full-time job since. Okay, I had one full-time job in my life in college when I went to USC in college, and I did have internships that were like 9 to 5. Like I did go 9 to 5 into an office, but they were unpaid internships, so they don't actually count as jobs. I did get offered full-time jobs after each of those internships, but I was always like, oh, I hated that. I hated the experience of going to a 9 to 5, and I'm like, don't want to take it. I will avoid it as long as possible if I can. Um, but then I went backpacking. After college, I went backpacking for 2.5 years, just all around the world, living in hostels. And then had like an existential crisis. And I was like, I feel like I don't have enough stability. Maybe I should take a 9 to 5 job. So I took one 9 to 5 job in my life. I lasted 2 months. I didn't get fired. I'm a great employee if someone is employing me. But God, I fucking hated it. So I quit after 2 months. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. Anyway, so I don't really know anything about having a full-time job. But anyway, I keep joking that I quit my job, but I have not actually really worked a full-time job. The only other thing that I did after when I wanted to quit that job, I started researching other ways to make passive income. Well, somewhat passive income. I feel like there's no real passive income. I guess staking money or whatever, getting APY on something is sort of passive, but um I just built a bunch of online e-commerce stores, like little print-on-demand stores. The business model is basically that you create your own designs, and then you're able to put them onto whatever products you want without having to purchase a bunch of inventory. So basically, you can like create storefronts and slap products and designs. Oh, I actually just made one. It's called retarded.shop if you want to go to it. Because I just connected it to my retarded account. But basically, you can just like make a bunch of silly designs and slap them onto t-shirts, and then when a customer makes an order, the design is printed onto the item and then shipped directly to the customer, so that you don't really have to do much after you've created and uploaded a bunch of designs that you've made yourself. Or I guess some people probably like just buy designs or something, but I just made my designs myself in Photoshop. They're kind of silly and retarded. They're literally retarded. So I made a bunch of those stores on like Etsy and eBay and stuff like that. But yeah, I just made a little retarded shop. I haven't like posted about it or anything like that. I just made one. It's called retarded.shop just because it was like a fun new project because I was going through a breakup, and when I go through breakups, I just like need a new hobby. So I just made a new little store. Yeah, I don't even actually remember when my breakup technically was. We technically broke up around the Elon Musk stuff, which went down in November, late November. Um, but then we continued to try to make it work, and then there was just so much press around the Elon stuff that it was just, like rubbing salt in like an already inflammatory uh little fight. I wasn't gonna say fight. It's just like an issue, an ongoing point, a pain point. And then the fucking Wall Street Journal comes out with a story because of fucking Ashley St. Clair. I would assume. Hey, I'm not going to say that I know with certainty because the Wall Street Journal wouldn't tell me their source. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. But yeah, when I go through breakups, I just need to pick up a random new hobby. Do I have a streaming schedule? No, I'm like unwilling to commit to something like every single like at the same time every week because I travel a lot. I'm actually like I'm in San Francisco right now, and next week I'm going to Las Vegas, or maybe the week after. I haven't even booked it yet. But like because my life is quite erratic, and I'll just try kind of travel based on like if something's happening or a friend is having a birthday or whatever. It's tough for me to plan ahead and be like, yes, I will be able to stream on this day at this time every single week. But I streamed last week on Wednesday, so at 3 p.m. So I actually did maintain a schedule the past 2 weeks. Oh, wait, no, it's Thursday. Fuck. See, I already fucked up the schedule because yesterday I was supposed to stream, and then I locked myself out of my apartment, which actually happens really infrequently and is very unprofessional of me to do something so stupid. But I basically just got a key copy for this apartment. So basically, this is not my apartment. This is my San Francisco apartment. You can see the nice view. Um, and I got it because I was briefly dating that OpenAI guy, and he I didn't have an apartment here yet, and he wanted me to stay here, so he found me a sublet, which is basically like this is his friend's apartment because his friend is like living in a fucking hacker house. How typical San Francisco. I think his friend's in AI too. He like works at Anthropic or something. Um, and his friend is living in a hacker house right now, so he has this apartment free. And yeah, so I'm subletting his apartment. And where was I going with this? Oh, anyway, I paid for this entire month and I've paid for the next few months. But then he just hit me up and was like, "Yo, my girlfriend's flying in from London. He's a British guy. So my girlfriend's flying in from London. Is it cool if we just like take the apartment back for a couple weeks?" And I'm like, I'm paying for your apartment. What do you mean? I'm like, with the money that I paid you, or that I paid you for your apartment, take that and get a fucking Airbnb or something. So I basically have to evacuate this apartment so him and his girlfriend can presumably just bang a lot in this apartment. I'm like, please deep clean this before you give it back to me. I feel like isn't that kind of inappropriate though to like be like, yo, do you mind if I just take back the apartment that you are subleasing, whatever, and paid for? Kind of fucking weird. I hope he's not watching this, but I doubt he is. Uh, but anyway, so I have to evacuate this in a couple weeks. So I'm gonna head to Vegas. Maybe I'll do another trip. Maybe I'll go to like New York or something as well. Oh, that was a very roundabout way of saying that it's difficult for me to plan in advance. Because weird things happen sometimes and I need to travel. I don't know where I'll be. I don't know if I'll have a streaming setup. I might be crashing at a friend's place. I don't know. Um, so I'm going to read some comments. How often do I stream? I do plan to stream at least once a week for the foreseeable future. Um, ETH should be 10K, you'll be fine. They were saying that last bull run and it just hit 4K. So when's it gonna hit 10K? I kind of wish I bought like Solana. I don't know. This is not. I'm not recommending anyone buy or don't buy anything, but I feel like Solana has increased in price much more than ETH has since the date that I purchased it. So I'm like, maybe I made the wrong choice here. But anyway, my biggest holding is still Bitcoin, and I think that should be everyone's biggest holding. That's all I would recommend. I think Bitcoin should be. I'm not a Bitcoin maxi, but I think it should be the largest crypto in your portfolio. Um, you sold your ETH, but now you regret it. It's been pumped to institutional investors. Um, I kind of wish that I sold my ETH and I converted to something else, or maybe even just converted it into Bitcoin. I'm like, I shouldn't have put so much money into ETH. It's not like I put like hundreds of thousands of dollars in, but like I bought some ETH at like $4,000. Uh, you just pulled up my Instagram. When I took a picture with Biden, did he sniff my hair or do anything creepy? Okay, when I met Biden, I don't know if you know this story, but basically when I met Biden, this was at the very beginning of my career before I'd done any of the SBF stuff or whatever. And then I just got a random email that said invite to the White House Christmas party. And I was like, this is definitely a fucking scam. But I just responded to the guy because I was like, maybe it's not a scam, but it's probably a scam. And I was just like, okay, this feels like a scam or a ploy to kidnap me. If it's not, then you need to send me an email from your .gov email address. You need to send me a photo of you holding up your government issued ID, holding up 3 fingers, and you need to do this in the next like 5 minutes. And then he did it. And I was like, okay, wait, he's a real person who really does work for the government. He had a .gov email address. So I was like, okay. And then he sent me pictures of him at the last White House Christmas party. So I was like, okay, maybe this is real. Anyway, it was basically a guy in this presidential secret service who just asked me to be his plus one to the White House Christmas party. And I was like, okay, but no funny business, no sex, nothing weird. And he was like, that's fine. So I went, and basically when you go to the White House Christmas party, they like do a background check on you to make sure you're not like a criminal. I have a clean background, no criminal charges, probably a great credit score as well. I don't know. I don't know what they check when you go to the White House. Um, but anyway, so you get there and they hand you like a card with like a number or a letter or whatever. It's like a color and a letter, a color and a number, and it's basically so that you can like line up. They'll call batches of colors and numbers or whatever, and you're able to take a picture with the president. So it wasn't like I'm not. It would sound cooler if I was just like me and Biden were just lost in conversation. No, it was like they hand you a card, and when they call your card, you have the option to go up and line up to take a picture with the president. So I posted that he smelled my hair. That was just a joke. It was really just like a handshake. Nice to meet you. Let's smile for a picture. Move on. Not that cool. But yeah, he looked really waxy. I remember like texting my friends afterwards and being like, he looks like a fucking wax figurine. Like, why is he sweaty and wet? Like, why does he look so moist? Like, it looked like they had like doused him in makeup and that he was like sweating through it. It was really unpleasant. Yeah. So I knew then that I was not going to vote for him. He was nice. Everyone in politics is nice, I think. Everyone that I've met in politics has been very nice because that's the game here. They're trying to win you over. Um, Sorry, I'm reading comments. If Elon affects your relationship, it wasn't built to last. Um, I kind of agree with that, but I've also gotten different takes from various of my friends. Like, basically, like, you know, I'm not going to go into the details of what the Elon interaction was, but basically, I just didn't tell my ex about the conversation for like about a week. And I was with my ex in person when it happened. When and I didn't tell him about it for like a week. So he felt that I was like sort of hiding it from him. Um, I guess I can understand that. Like he felt like it was kind of a breach of trust that I didn't immediately tell him about that interaction. Not gonna go into detail about the interaction, but um, yeah. So it caused some tension in our relationship, and we like sort of broke up, but we were like, maybe this isn't worth really breaking up over. He also didn't love the fact that I poked fun at it on Twitter, like on Fourth of or April Fools, for example. I like did a fake like I'm pregnant picture, and he was like, I don't love that you're feeding into the jokes. Um, but that's just how I deal with controversy. Like every time there's a controversy, I will lean the fuck in and I will meme about it. It's like when I think the first controversy I was in was when I first interviewed Sam Bankman-Fried, and then there was a New York Post article that pulled old bikini photos of me, and they were basically implying that Sam and I were like romantically involved. That was my first sort of like media storm I was in, and it was honestly quite mentally detrimental. To it's crazy making to be in tabloids and to watch people on the internet just like when you're on the receiving end of it and you're just being tagged in all these people like making up insane rumors about you and whatever. It's truly crazy making, especially when they don't know the real story, the true story, and it's just like you just gotta sometimes let it fly. Like I try not to um refute things and like look defensive even if things are wrong and incorrect. I try to just like laugh it off and make it into a meme and make it into a joke. But anyway, so my ex did not love that I joked about it like on April Fools, for example, and I was like, guys, I'm pregnant. He didn't love that. So basically there were things like that that happened, and then the Wall Street Journal article came out, and it was just like so much in the press that he was just like, this is driving me nuts. So I don't know, maybe we'll get back together one day. Maybe. I don't know. Because right now I'm single and I've been dating guys in SF, and I just like haven't felt excited about anyone. The guys here are great on paper, you know. They've got great jobs. They're really intelligent, very well educated. So there's, you know, a couple cute ones here and there, you know. But I'm just like hanging out with people, and I'm like, I just don't feel excited about this. It's really hard to feel excited about someone. I don't know. Um, the only reason you wanted a group chat was to keep in contact for ideas you're willing to do about anything that makes money. Okay. I don't know what ideas I would have though. Someone asked if I'm dating Louis. I'm not dating Louis. Louis is actually engaged. He's been in a relationship the entire time that we have been doing our Twitter like videos. But everyone seems to think that we are romantically involved, but we are not. He's just one of my good friends. Louis gives me great relationship advice, and we do have great banter. I think people want us to get engaged and want us to get married, but no, Louis has been in a relationship for long before I ever interacted with him. Great guy, though. I love Louis, and I will continue to make videos with him. I have a great time hanging out with him and talking to him. He's very funny and sharp, isn't he? Um, okay. What time is it? Oh, it's almost been an hour. I'm gonna head out in an hour. Um, you said I get you're beautiful, but who the fuck would want to ruin a relationship with you unless you think you're going to get married? Wait, what do you mean? Who would want to ruin a relationship with me unless they thought we're gonna get married? My ex and I think we were very serious. Like we were wanting to get married, or like we not in the near future. like probably because we had only been dating for like 6 months at the time that the Elon thing happened. So I think I'd probably want to date someone for like a year or two at least before getting married. So we were not about to get married in the near future, but yeah, we were like talking about kids and where we'd want to live and stuff like that. So we were serious. Um, but like I think a lot of men are quite territorial, which is like totally fine. I think it's actually good. Like I've spoken to some guys and they were like, dude, I would totally let my wife slash girlfriend have a baby with Elon Musk. I'm like, really? Would you wait, question for anyone who's watching still. Would you let your wife or girlfriend have a baby with Elon Musk and like proceed to care for that baby? To me, I'm just like and assume that you get a shit ton of money. So assume you get, I don't know, tens of millions of dollars. Would you be willing to let your significant other have a baby with not only Elon, but just like with someone else who's just super rich and is going to give you money? Would you be fine with that? Because yeah, some people are actually fine with that. I don't know. I have a lot of entrepreneurial ideas. Yeah, I mean, vaguely. I've had a couple on, but I'm also like sort of lazy. Like I wouldn't actually want to start a company and be the CEO of a company, for example. So like in terms of how entrepreneurial I am, like I don't feel that entrepreneurial compared to a lot of the people in San Francisco. Like every single night you go out, half the people are founders of some fucking crypto or not crypto, AI tech company. And I'm like, oh, that sounds awful. I don't actually want employees. I don't want to like start a new company or anything like that. I'm not that ambitious, honestly, but I'm entrepreneurial in that like I'll do things that will make me some money and are fun for me and think of I guess weird ways to make random money. But I'm certainly not someone who wants to start a business. I mean, if I was like not like a full time, like not a full company, I'm happy to start little side businesses like a little shirt, like a merch store, things like that. But yeah, I don't want my life to revolve around work ever. Um, I seem like an awesome person and would be a blast to hang out with. Thank you. I enjoy my company as well, which is why I'm here alone in bed. And I spend a lot of my time sitting alone in bed. So thank you very much. Let's see. Okay, it has been 1 hour. So I'm going to pop off. I love you all so very much. And I'll talk to you soon. I'll do another live stream sometime next week and I'll announce it on my retarded account. Okay. Bye. Love you.